Alright, hello everyone, this is, of course, Forlorn Scout, and we are returning for, I believe it's episode 4 of the Khazad-dûm series. And it's much like with the Dol series, it has been some time, so I have taken a short amount of time to kind of look at our situation. And it's not ideal. That much can be said. We are making some money, but when we had taken Khazad-dûm West, our army has been pretty thoroughly, how should I say, mauled. We have lost a lot of our infantry. We have still quite a few archers, but a lot of our infantry is no longer with us. So really, all we have is archers, and so I was trying to remember what I had been doing in the last episode, and I had remembered essentially that I was going to try and hunker down for a little bit, and try and get some basic troops up, like I was going to get some of these dwarven laborers. Of course, I'm going to wait until I have 20% culture. I was doing the same thing here, which is why I was building the pig farms, because of course we can recruit these units, these Khazad sentries, dwarven travelers, Khazad volunteers, but we can't actually recruit them because we didn't have the culture when we came into the city. However, I think bump the tax rate up a little bit so we're making a little bit more cash. But anyway, so I don't think I'm going to just kind of like sit in the mountain for like 28 million turns and just kind of not do much while the culture goes up and I just kind of build up. I will go out. Probably first thing will be try to take, was it Rui? Here in the lower Gladden, or maybe push out the Holland. But trying to think, had I talked with Dundane? No, I did not. So first things first, let's get trade rights.
Very well. What else
And let's see if I can sell them my map info for like say 500 gold.
This proposal is
okay, that's fine. That will hopefully make us a little more money as well. But I think for now, I'm going to just end the turn. So yeah, so I think our only two expansion options currently are to go and either take Anon Utterrod, which is in Holland, on the west side of the mountain range, or it's to go take Arui, which is a little village kind of north of Lothlorien. Interesting, so we have that. I don't know if I'm going to do that because I believe actually I did need that open. I believe if I send the diplomat to Bree, the Gandalf will kill the Balrog, and I'm not sure if I want to kill the Balrog yet. I suppose I can send him over in the general direction.
Of course, sir. This journey is over, sir.
Let's see here. We can't build anything. Can't retrain anything. We're going to get pig farms in one turn, which is going to give us a little bit more food production, but importantly, it's going to let us build ironmongers. Let's see here, what is the culture like here? Oh, it's 13%, it's growing quite quickly. I'm going to end the turn one more time. For some reason our money went down. I'm not sure why that is. But regardless, I think we're in a fairly good position regardless of not having much of an infantry line. Oh, the One Ring is in Dol Guldur. That is not good. Kant has declared war on Dol Amroth, a shocking similarity to the Dol Amroth series. I think it happens around the same turn as well. We have Athrog the Bloody here. So let's see here. So we have 38% culture here. About to get troops here. I wonder if we can hire any mercs. Nope. What about other side of the mountain? Nope. What is the culture here now? 19%. Okay, that's good. Oh, never mind. Lothorian has taken the Lower Gladden, which is fine. Let's see here. He probably wouldn't be able to make it back to build the tower, so I'm just going to end the turn again. So yeah, this is going to be a little bit of a end turn episode, because it's just going to be a lot of building up, trying to bring the bring an army together to finally deal with the goblins. Now, if memory serves, they are at war with Dunland. Convenient message there. And we now have an army from Captain Mazguz there. So yeah, this is not looking great. Alright, well, I'll get the Ironmonger there. We're probably going to have to fight Captain What's-His-Face, or Athrog the Bloody, I mean. So we can retrain those Khazad volunteers, finally. But I think what it's going to be, he's got normal goblin bodyguards. I'm gonna stick you. I don't think this is actually a very large army. Let's see here. Oh, I think I'm gonna merge. Yeah, I'm gonna merge that unit, so we're down one archery unit, but it would have been forever to get these guys retrained anyway, and they're more effective that way, I think anyway. So we'll go kill Athrog. Fairly even numbers, which is not a good thing to happen when you're the goblins. So we'll save the game. Okay, so let's see here. Start the battle. Yeah, so I don't foresee this being a particularly difficult battle. The wargs are, of course, always dangerous, and we don't have much in the way of an infantry line. Let's see what we have here. Let's put the mercs up front to kind of soak the damage. Archers, of course, behind. Ballin I'll just put over there, and Cav. Group that together. Get those guys over there. Let's get those guys on the high ground, and let's start. Are they coming towards us? I mean, if they're coming towards us, I'm more than happy with that. Let's maybe not go out so far. Let's kind of get those guys to go wide. Archers can stay behind. Ballin over here. But yeah, it's just goblin trash. Goblin archers, Snaga skirmishers, goblin infantry. Really, the two most dangerous things on the field are this diminished warg pack and the bodyguards. But of course, we have, I believe it's Oin. Is it Oin? And then Ballin. So we should be more than fine. The Cav is basically just here to kind of run down the goblins. Although I suppose I could send them up this way. Try and get behind them here. Come on, charge. Oh, a little bit of a stutter there.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Again, this is just Merchant Cav, which is not what I would call a particularly strong or relatively even good cavalry unit. It's just, I mean, as the Dwarves, we gotta kind of take anything that we can get. And that includes really bad Breland cavalry. The Eotheid horsemen are actually somewhat good. Just charge Ballin in. Throwing axes into, I think, the back of our bandits, but they are just bandits, you know.
Our men are winning the battle.
No need to be too sentimental when it comes to the mercenaries. Actually, let's get the Bjornings into the bodyguard. Let's get the cavalry over to the other side. I think once these guys have discharged all of their missiles, actually I'm going to send this unit up this way. Cavalry around the back. Get the Khazad reclaimers in. Hopefully. I think we're finally going to lose the Bjornings.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
These guys should... Oh, another stutter. Strange. Should just absolutely kill everything here. Basically, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to preserve the troops I can actually recruit, like, regularly. So the Khazad reclaimers are good, but I won't be able to recruit them for a very long time. So if they end up getting reduced in unit size, it's not a massive issue. Let's have these archers focus on the general while he's sitting there with his back turned. Oh, and Balin has finished off the Snaga. I think our Cav, yep, Cav killed all those guys. Let's have Balin go up against the general. Most of our losses will be the mercenaries. Just get the Cav back. General keeps running away. Although he's getting shot the entire time, actually taking quite a lot of casualties. Let's just get Balin in. Bring the Cav back over. Where? Let's get this unit out of there. Let's just have Oin finish those guys off, and it looks like Balin is going to get a rear charge with his guard, which I will open up the stat block for this. 11 attack, 5 charge, 36 total defense. They are a solid unit. Very slow, but that is Dwarves for you. Wonder why this is taking so long.
The enemy army flees the field.
Oh, did the general
After them,
rout?
cut the cowards down.
I should say I'm surprised, but I'm really not that surprised. Yeah, we got 99%. 161 killed on our side, killed just over 1,000 on theirs. Best kills actually go to the bandits. And I was there trash talking them about how they're expendable troops. They actually killed the most. Second was, I believe it's Oin, It's either Ori or Oin, with 161 kills, and then of course Balin, and then the other unit of Khazad-dûm Reclaimers. So a good little battle. Crushed the Goblin army on this side of the mountain, which I think should free us up to probably, since Lothlorien has taken Irui, to go take Ananitarod on the western side of the mountain. No, we're going to execute. Let's see here. I'm going to keep going for a little while. So we are going to go back into the city. And take pretty much all the troops, because that's again mostly a nothing army. Can actually retrain those bandits. Let's see here. So I am going to retrain those guys, and again, what is the culture? 24%. I think I'm going to move this spy out to kind of get a little look around. Oh, Lunnag is there, and Bruinost is actually held and has been upgraded by the elves. That is shocking to see. That almost never happens. Is there anything else I can do, really? Let's see here, it's those two units, so I'll move these two over. Oh, they can't get in apparently, so I will move. Apparently I can't get to the town now. Whatever. We're still making pretty good cash, so I'm just gonna end the turn here. I'm not gonna fight that other army right now. I'm hoping they just kind of go away. So I have a clear path to Ananitarod. I mean, it's not like I couldn't defeat the army. It's just I don't really want to. I just don't want to fight it right now. Although it does appear that the goblins moved out of the town. So a draw out. Oh no, they just kind of moved off to the side, I think. So now we have those guys are full up again.
Aye, Lord. Aye.
Let's see here, what else can be retrained? That's the 85 one. I'll do that. So we are finally retraining units, so that's nice to see. They can't build them yet. But I am going to build a unit of Dwarven laborers here. If nothing else, they can be used as garrison troops. So I can use my more professional troops in an actual, like, meaningful capacity. Let's see here. Oh, that is a massive Dunedain army. If I accidentally killed the Balrog, it's fine. Okay, yeah, there was a little ambush they set up there. Kind of curious about Zagkala. They it is still held by the goblins. But what to build in Khazad-dûm itself? I think I'm gonna go Master Stoneworkers Hall into wherever it went, Mining Network, to get the cash flow really going. And then this is building ironmongers, which should help out. And I'm gonna end the turn again. Again, I'm just kind of, it's actually going a little bit faster than I thought because I'm being able to retrain some of those units. But once the army is kind of replenished, I'm gonna really kind of strike out. Although the money is good, we're not really getting attacked. There's no major goblin armies floating around that I know about. It's just happy times in Khazad-dûm. I say that, and I just saw an army right over there. Lots of good things happening elsewhere in the world. A large army, Captain Zagdash. Let's see here. Ooh, and there's a massive army in Ziegler. That's a small issue. Let's get another laborer unit, and what to get here. That is a good question. What to get here? That's the highest. I think we're gonna get the mining quarters. That is the building. That is our thing. Dwarven laborers, more of them, because they can be, they should be free upkeep in Khazad-dûm West.
Have a taste of my blade.
What to do here? Can't retrain anything else. So, I think I'm gonna leave the most battered units and that laborer in Khazad-dûm itself, and then I'm gonna assemble an army in Khazad-dûm West, and we're gonna try and push for another rod. Not getting a lot of troops, unfortunately, but are getting some, and that's what's important. It is actually a pretty big issue. Oh, and they're coming down. We may have to stay in the mountain for a little bit if they end up coming down to say hi. Rumors from Arid Lewin. Oh, and the Wrath of Khand. That's not good. Let's see here. Let's kind of... Yeah, so that army is an issue. We failed the mission.
I am a king. Yes, sire.
should be a fort here, whatever. I'm just gonna
Yes, sire.
dip out just so I don't, because I think if I'm in the Bree region, it will trigger the quest. I suppose I could go up this side of the mountain. Otherwise, it's just going to be more waiting for troops to be retrained. That's got 2 turns. It's got 3. Are there any
My king.
mercenaries? Doesn't look like
Honor,
there are.
Aye, my liege. Aye,
Let's just.
we march to battle. Victory!
There are no.
Alas, can't go this. If I could, sir.
There are no mercenaries.
Have a taste of my blade.
May have to do a defensive battle against
I'm gonna
Captain
stick
Zagdûm,
you.
which actually wouldn't be that bad to do. It's a very defensive battle map. It's not quite as defensive as Khazad-dûm itself because that side has the bridge, but it's still very defensive. I'm still surprised the elves were able to take and hold Bruenost long enough to turn it into a town. That almost never happens. New missions? Oh, well, I guess I know what I'm doing.
Something to investigate. On my way.
Let's see here. Can I retrain anything else? No.
Aye. Onward.
That's 9 turns, unfortunately.
Yes, my king.
Have a
Okay,
taste
what
of my
is
blade.
actually here? Mountain Orc Hunters, Goblin Infantry, Snaga, more Snaga, lots of Snaga. Wargs, lots of wargs. But still, it's not a general stack of goblins, it's just a captain stack, and so it's not that large of a threat. But I don't know if I have the army to really
I'm
take
gonna
this,
stick you.
kill all of it, and then still have enough troops to really take and hold Anonidorod. Because the thing is I'd have to siege it out. Because this is a town that gets a garrison script. It gets quite a large garrison script. I think it gets like 4 or 5 orc defenders. Which, again, needless to say, is an issue. Just kind of getting more cash. I'm sorry if this has been kind of a boring episode of Khazad-dûm. It's just, with how ragged the army is after we've reclaimed Khazad-dûm itself, it's kind of touch and go. I don't want to get into like a really big engagement unless I'm sure I can really deal with it.
Your honor. Aye, sire.
Um,
Of course, sire.
Woodland Realm, good and bad, interesting. Oh, where did that army go?
Moving quietly. Not possible, sire.
Well,
Moving quietly.
that is pretty nice to see. What was I gonna do here? What are we currently making from the mines? What do we get from mining network? Yeah, that's a pretty good increase. Yeah, I'm gonna get the mining network in Khazad-dûm. That's just going to skyrocket our finances. I wonder if this unit could be retrained. It can. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for that unit to be retrained, and then I'm going to take it, have Oin, yeah, I'm going to have Oin go out with the army, and we're going to go take Anadyrod. And yes, that's the plan. Still no mercenaries. Fortunately.
Aye, my liege.
Yeah, so mining quarters. I don't know where that large army went, which is has me a little bit spooked. Because it could just be hiding in the trees somewhere, and as soon as I siege Anadyrod, it will just pop out, and we'll be in a massive battle against a insane goblin army led by their high chieftain with his, I assume he has 10 command stars, because I think basically every faction leader has 10 command stars to start out. Osgiliath is under attack. Alright. So, going to take, it is Oin. I was, I believe, correct the first time. So, going to take them, going to take the bandits, going to take the Khazad claimers, going to take the 3 archers. I'm realizing this is not a very large army. Let's see here. Khazad-dûm West is a city. Are they both cities? Oh, they are cities. They're both cities. I thought one side was a castle. Alright, well, I need to get a barracks in Khazad-dûm West, because I need more troops.
Aye, my liege.
So, time to march on Anadyrod, it seems. So that was built. Looks like we killed an agent, which is nice to see.
Aye, sire. Yes, sire. Aye, sire.
Let's see. I'm just gonna go find a fort from Bree to go talk to them. For right now. Yeah, Lunnag. Oh, he doesn't. Interesting. It might be because he's in a town. But he has. That's not their original one. That's right. If I remember correctly, we killed their actual faction leader in Moria, so he just has mountain orc hunters. So he's not as large of a threat as I had initially thought, because basically I think if we just charge him with cavalry, he'll just die. So we have Oin and a half stack of whatever we can cobble together. Off to go see if we can take Anadyrod. But I think I'm going to start the siege, and then I'm going to, I think, end the episode, because it's gotten to about that point. And I don't want it to run too long. I also don't have a whole lot of time to record either, so. See here, let's see if the goblins do anything. Apparently they're walking around in Osul territory. Oh, well, that's less than ideal. Erdluin has gone bad, so we may have to do something with that. Let's see here. Orc hunters, orc fighters.
Yes, my king. At your service. Yes, my king.
Just kind of make sure there's no one hiding in trees. So just build a couple rams, because this town doesn't actually have walls. Although it's been pretty well built up. So I'm gonna see if we can take Adrian. I'm probably saying that wrong, but it is what it is. Building the mining network, building the barracks. You know what? I'll give it one more turn and then I'll end it. I forgot about the diplomat. Whatever. So ideally, I can take Adrian without any serious complications. But I mean, who knows? If a unit does come down, ideally I can attack it and then turn it into a field battle, because I think I'd do better in a field battle than trying to assault the town, because like I said, I think they get like 4 or 5 orc defenders, which is easy to deal with if I'm like the Northern Dunedain and I can just rain arrows into the town. It's a little bit more complicated as the dwarves.
Yes, sire. Of course,
Nope,
sire.
crossed in debris. Whatever. If it happens, it happens. Well, there's Muzgaz.
Something to investigate. The shamans.
I'm gonna stick you,
My king.
But he's not right next to the town. Yeah, so if I assault, just as an example, I just want to check how much. Oh, they get nothing. They don't get a garrison script. I thought for sure they did. Let's see here. Do I have time for this? Unfortunately, I do not. So, next time on Khazad-dûm, we will be assaulting Adrian with High Chieftain Lunnag the Bloody and his small garrison inside. So that's good to see. Good to see that there's no garrison. We should be able to mop up this castle or town or whatever it is fairly easily, as it turns out. But anyway, you know, as always, I thank everyone for watching. I do appreciate, you know, if you leave a comment if you like the video. I do appreciate that. But I think we're gonna go away from saying stuff like that, because I find it's a bit cheesy. So with that, the plan going forward again is to try and do at least one video a week, maybe more depending on time. Next video after this will either be another Dol Amroth. I said it will be a Pentastar in the kind of rough schedule I talked about, but it will either be a Dol Amroth or a Pentastar alignment episode. I don't know if I'll do another Pentastar alignment episode, because they just haven't gotten a lot of views. So I don't know if people really want to watch them. I mean, if you watch this video and you end up saying, hey, you know, I did watch the Pentastar alignment series and I want to see more of that, then I can do that. But I think either the next episode will be Dol Amroth or Pentastar. But anyway, you know, I thank everyone again for watching, and if you have made it this far, I hope all of you have a great day. Until we meet again.